Hello, welcome to A to Z of Oils. Tonight we are going to talk about Clary Sage. This is one of my favorites. I use this almost every single day, especially at this point in my life where I'm at, right? I am in my very late 40s and getting ready to push 50 very soon. And going through a different season in my life. And so Clary Sage is one of the oils that is very helpful for that season of your life, if you know what I'm talking about. Clary Sage is, like I said, one of my favorites. It has a really great aroma. It is kind of woodsy, but kind of sweet. So I like it because it's really very balanced, right? Not too sweet like a ylang-ylang, but not too woodsy like a cedar wood. Just kind of a really nice middle of the road kind of note. And I love this in my diffuser. I use this with lime and geranium and balance in my diffuser. I also wear it in my diffuser necklace and my bracelet, which I don't have on today. I get a ton of compliments on it, but it is an amazing oil, and we'll talk about some of the things that it can do. So it's steam distilled from the flower, and it is, here are a few of the top properties that Clary Sage has. It's a neurotonic, it's a mucolytic, it's an anticoagulant, it's a sedative, and it's an antispasmodic. It's also great for balancing hormones and sort of the ups and downs of the female cycle. Great for endometriosis and breast cancer, and how it suggests to use that is apply diluted to the breast or take a capsule to help to regulate estrogen levels. Helps with very calming, right? So it's really nice in the diffuser at night as well. I love it as pillow spray. So a little Clary Sage and lavender is really, really nice as a pillow spray. So very calming and relaxing. Also good for seizures, Parkinson's, convulsions. So applying to the back of the neck at the brainstem there on a consistent basis if you struggle with any of those issues. Helps to bring on labor, right? So if you are pregnant, you do not want to be applying Clary Sage on a daily basis. If you are nearing the end of your pregnancy and ready to deliver, it is one that can actually help during that time. So applying that constantly on the inside of the ankles, I believe, is the point for that. Infertility, prostate, and uterine health, it's good for that. So in a capsule or apply along the abdomen and uterine points. PMS and menopause, this is mainly how I'm using it right now, right, to help regulate my hormones and estrogen levels. A lot of people use it during the time when they may be experiencing premenstrual symptoms. I know I definitely use it during that time, so applying it again to the abdomen, the back of the neck, and I apply it to my pulse points on my wrists. I put it over my heart, I diffuse it. So again, it is very calming as well, but also to help with, helping with those hormones as well. Postpartum depression and anxiety, I tell you, I wish I had these oils before, during, and after all of my pregnancy. So I struggled pretty bad with postpartum depression with my first child. I mean, I really struggled, and Clary Sage is one of the ones that you could use to help when you are struggling postpartum depression or regular depression and anxiety. And I think I shared this before. I have suffered with anxiety in the past, and Clary Sage is one of the ones that I would use in a relaxing blend or a calming blend, and it is one of the reasons why I use it so consistently in my routine, is to help kind of keep calm with all the emotions and anxious feelings. Hot flashes. So Combine with water and a few drops of peppermint in a spray bottle and spraying on the back of your neck. That's another great way that you could use it. Again, helping to regulate those hormones. Insomnia, right? So you can take a drop under the tongue, diffuse it to help with that, and then for emotional balance as well. It is, let's see, derived from the Latin meaning clear eyes. Medieval monks favored it for eye trouble. Sorry, speaking of eye troubles, I'm having eye troubles. But Clary Sage is an all-around wonderful, wonderful oil. And again, using it to support yourself emotionally through difficult emotional times, as well as physically during times of PMS or menopause or other kind of female issues. Men normally, I wouldn't say aren't drawn to Clary Sage. My husband doesn't mind it, but I wouldn't say he's asking for it. But it's just an all-around very nice oil. Let's talk about the emotional components of that. So Clary Sage is known as the oil of clarity and vision. Clary Sage assists individuals in changing their perceptions. It gives courage to see the truth. One of the finest oils for the brow chakra, Clary Sage dispels darkness and illusion, helping a person to see their limiting belief systems. I don't know about you, but I have limiting beliefs that I'm trying to tackle frequently. So maybe that's one of the reasons why I love Clary Sage as well. It encourages individuals to remain open to new ideas and new perspectives. It can assist during a healing crisis when a drastic change of perspective is required. Clary Sage opens the soul to new possibilities and experiences. It assists in opening creative channels and clearing creative blocks. It eliminates distractions from the mind and assists individuals in finding a state of emptiness where creative forces may be realized. Opening them to the dream world, Clary Sage increases one's ability to visualize and imagine all new possibilities. Clary Sage teaches the spirit how to use its divinely given gifts and is especially helpful in clarifying spiritual vision. It assists in developing the gift of discernment. It invites individuals to expand their vision and accept the reality of their world. So negative emotions it can help with are confusion, darkness, discouragement, disconnection, hopelessness, and blocked creativity. Positive properties of it: it gives clarity, intuitive, open-minded, imaginative. So just an all-around great oil. If you do not have this one, it is a spectacular oil that I highly recommend. You will not be disappointed, and it pairs beautifully. I like it with florals, but I also like it with woodsies as well. So it does pair beautifully with sort of all the different scents. So Clary Sage, hope you enjoyed it. Hope you guys have a good night. Take care.